Hello and welcome to our yin yoga practice to help you to connect to your feminine energy. So in this practice, we're really focusing on being open, being receptive, and really cultivating a deep sense of rest. So just a few beautiful poses to help you to drop into this more feminine, receptive state. So let's get started in a comfortable seated position. So whatever feels good for you. Rounding through the sit bones, sitting up tall through the spine, closing the eyes down. And dropping firstly into your physical body. Noticing how your physical body is feeling today. And if you do come across any points of tension or even pain in your body, can you begin to invite your breath into these spaces and allow this tension or this pain to begin to slowly dissolve? Move your awareness now from your body to the natural rhythm of your breath. Notice the way in which your breath is flowing through your body. Feel the breath as it glides in and out of your nostrils. Feel the rise and fall of your chest and your belly with your breath, and you might even feel called to place a hand or two over the heart or over the belly so you can tangibly feel your breath moving in and out of the body. And as we inhale, we're drawing in prana or chi, which is our life force energy. Exhaling to release and let go of anything that's no longer serving you. Let it all go with the breath. Staying here with your breath for a few moments longer. One more breath here. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling either through the nose or the mouth. And just let your breath settle back into its natural rhythm. And notice how you feel after a few rounds of consciously breathing. And just before we start to move into our first yin pose, again, just calling forward this intention of connecting to your feminine energy, of grounding and nourishment, slowness, conscious rest, creativity, all of these beautiful feminine qualities. And then when you feel ready, gently blink open your eyes, come back into the space, and let's come into Balasana, child's pose. So it's up to you whether you'd like to use your prop or not. I'm going to use my bolster today. You could also fold straight down onto your mat, so whatever feels most comfortable for you. So we've got the knees wide, toes touching, hips to heels, and we're coming to fold either down onto the prop or down to your mat. Now you can either have your head centered or you could turn the head to one side or the other. Have a wriggle around, find where you need to be, and then once you're there, close your eyes down and we're falling into stillness. Start to drop into your body here once more, as this is our first yin pose, and just notice how your body is feeling. Start to soften through any edges of the body that feel like they're holding on to tension still. And start to connect with all of the parts of your body that are in contact with the mat as a representation of the earth. And feel yourself grounding down, rooting down, and connecting and communing here with Mother Earth. And allowing the earth to hold you and guide you back to your feminine energy. And drawing up any energy from the earth for any healing or any guidance that you need from the earth. And in a sense of reciprocity, just showing the earth your love and your gratitude here as well. Soften through your neck, shoulders, and jaw. Soften your belly so you can start to breathe deeply into the belly, breathing out into your back and side ribs, and feeling your entire torso expand and contract with your breath. Now, if you do have your head turned to one side, just very gently lift your head up, turn the head in the opposite direction, and then settle back down into your pose. And for the second half of the pose here, see if you can soften just that little bit more. See if you can allow yourself to call in more support. Allow yourself to surrender more, to receive more. You've still got that big, beautiful, deep, even, and rhythmic breath flowing. So I want that to continue throughout the practice. Let's take 5 more breaths here together. One more breath. And as we inhale, let's slowly, slowly uncoil the spine as you lift the head, walking the fingertips back. Keeping the eyes closed if you can. We're just going to take a seated position and spend a few moments here to pause and breathe and integrate after that first yin pose. Just notice how you feel. And gently inhale, blink open the eyes, coming back. And from here, you want to grab a hold of your prop now. So if you've got a bolster there, otherwise grab a couple of cushions or pillows. And we're bringing that prop here in front as we come over and lay on our side. So the side of the ribs here will be landing over the top of your prop. You've got the knees bent, just whatever position feels good for you. Now, there's a few different ways you can set up here with this top arm. So you could have the arm long and just kind of let your head hang here and then rest onto the bicep. You can bend that elbow and rest your head here. Just have a bit of a play around with it here. See what feels good for you. This top arm can rest anywhere that feels good for you as well. Once you've found where you need to be, close those eyes down. We're falling into stillness once again. Here in this pose, you can feel that we're getting a little stretch, a little nourishment here through the side of the body, through those ribs, up into the armpit. There's lots of lymph nodes up under there in the armpit. If you let your head hang a little bit heavy, you'll get a nice release through the side of your neck. And here, as you've got your eyes closed and we're holding and we're breathing, we're just allowing ourselves here once again to be held by the earth, calling in that feminine energy, that feminine essence of rest and receptivity. I'm not going to hold this one for quite as long, but do make sure you're feeling comfortable here for the next couple of breaths. Let's take 5 more breaths on this side and then we'll change over to the other side. One more breath here. And then using your inhale, let's slowly start to press yourself up. We're just going to flip straight over and come over to the other side. So again, just gently resting your ribs back down over your prop. So you've got a little bit of an arch here through the side of the body. Position your legs wherever feels good for you. And position your arm wherever feels good for you as well, resting the head down in a position that feels comfortable. Eyes are closed, coming into stillness. And just notice how the pose feels for you over on this side. Often you'll find that one side will feel different than the first. So if that's the case for you, just modify and adjust as you may need to. Can you start to drop in a little bit deeper here? Can you start to release and let go and surrender? Start to listen to the whispers of the earth and the whispers of your body, and just notice what your body is calling you to do right now. What does your body need from you? How can you embody this feminine essence a little bit more? What does that look like for you and how does it feel? And just listening, not judging anything that comes through, just observing, gathering that feedback from the body, from your intuition. We've got 5 more breaths here. Last breath together. And then using your next inhale, very gently start to roll your way up and out of your pose. And again, come back into a comfortable seated position that feels good for you. And keep the eyes closed and just notice how you feel after those last 2 poses. Feel that space and the energy that you've cultivated there through the side body. One more breath here. And as we inhale, blink open the eyes, coming back. We've got one more pose to go. So we're going to come into Supta Baddha Konasana, which is our reclining butterfly. So again, it's up to you if you want to use the prop for this one. You can either lay flat down onto your mat. I'm going to lay over my bolster so I can get some more heart opening. So coming to lay down either onto your prop or straight down onto your mat. We're pulling the soles of the feet together. The knees come out wide. Now, the closer that your feet are to your body, the stronger the hip opening will feel. So if it's too much, you can press the feet away and just lighten that off a little bit. If you have yoga blocks at home, you can pop them under your knees as well. Now, find a comfortable position for the arms to rest. So they could be beside you, they could be overhead. You might clasp a hold of opposite elbows. You might even feel called to place your hands, palms down over the body. So just tune in to what the body needs. And once you've found your position to rest, gently close the eyes down, falling into stillness once again. And here in our reclining butterfly pose, we're now allowing the back of the body to be held here by the earth, as the front of the body is light and open and receptive, and we've got the heart open. We've got the Renmai channel open, which is also known as the conception channel or the conception vessel. And of course, this concept of conception is aligned with the feminine essence. So here you could ponder what it is that you're wanting to conceive and bring through into your life. And with the heart open here, you can tune into, again, the whispers and the wisdom of your heart and see what your heart has to share with you here. And as we hold here with the heart open and with the hips open, we've got a level of vulnerability. So just noticing how that's feeling for you. We often hold so much tension and emotion here down in the hips. So if you can sense that you're holding on to the hips, to tension, to emotion. If there feels like there's stagnant energy here, start to direct your breath down into these spaces and allow the knees to fall wider with every exhale. Allow a free flow of energy through those hips, through the conception vessel, through the heart space. See if you can drop a little bit deeper here. We've been practicing for a little while now, so you can really start to draw your awareness deeper and deeper and deeper within. Giving yourself permission to let go. Giving yourself permission to be open to receiving. Giving yourself permission here to consciously rest. Stay present here. Keep your breath flowing. I'm just going to leave you here for the next little moment to be in your own energy before we come out of the pose. Let's take 3 more breaths here, breathing in through the nose with a long, smooth exhale. Twice more here with your breath. And let's prepare to come out of the pose now. So you might like to use your hands to gently draw the knees towards one another. And let's take a little pause here. And then when you feel ready, roll up and out of your pose. Let's take a time now to rebound. Keep the eyes closed. Notice how you feel. Notice the energy and the space and the awareness that you've cultivated here through your heart and your hips, through the conception vessel, through the front of the body, integrating any wisdom from the heart. And as you inhale, slowly and gently open your eyes, coming back. And we're finishing our practice now in Savasana, which is our final resting pose. So we're going to come and lay flat on our back. I like to pop the prop underneath my knees, so you might like to do the same. Arms rest beside you, palms facing up as a sign of surrender. We've got the eyes closed. Allow the weight of your body to melt down to the earth. Just do a little bit of a scan through the body. Make sure you're not holding on to any tension here. Allow your breath to become soft and gentle and free flowing. This is your time now to rest and restore and rejuvenate and receive. You can ask here for any guidance or healing that you are ready to receive here. And allow yourself to fall into a deep state of relaxation. Just very, very slowly now we're starting to draw our awareness back. And we'll start first by deepening the breath. Breathing into the entire length of your body. And if you feel called to, bringing one hand to rest over your heart and the other over your belly or maybe your womb space. And just breathing into these spaces. Feeling the warmth, feeling the loving energy from the palms of your hands melting down into your body, into these energy centers. Inviting a nice deep breath into the body as you stretch out through arms and legs. Bending the knees, gently roll out to the right hand side and pause here. And then when you feel ready, bring yourself up into a comfortable seated position, keeping the eyes closed and drawing the hands into Anjali Mudra, prayer position at the heart, and bowing your head down towards your heart, smiling into the heart as you give thanks for the blessings in your life. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me, and enjoy the rest of your day.